This is your full guide to New Year's Eve in Rio as a solo woman traveler. Let me preface, this is a long video with a lot of info, so I made a much easier to navigate and more thorough PDF guide with full packing list and cost breakdowns. Follow if you're interested. As a solo woman traveler, the most important advice is to stay on Copacabana Beach because after the fireworks, you won't be able to get an Uber. I stayed at the Windsor Martinique Hotel, and being able to walk 1 minute to my hotel after the fireworks took away so much anxiety. There are also hostels on Copacabana Beach, which are cheaper, and I highly recommend if you like to party. Most people immediately get turned off by the cost of flights, but I found flights from most major cities in the US to Sao Paulo for $400. Then I bought a 6-hour bus to Rio de Janeiro for $30, and the views you get on the bus are beautiful. The most important advice is to book in advance. I booked everything in September, and I still think I could have gotten my stay cheaper if I would have booked earlier. Before the eve, you'll want to make sure you get an all-white outfit and flowers to offer to xiomara at midnight after you jump 7 waves and make 7 wishes. If you want to be on the beach at midnight, I would suggest planning to stay on the part of the beach closer to the Copacabana fort because the crowd is more calm. There are many different ways to spend New Year's Eve night depending on your vibe. If you like to party and don't mind crowds, I would suggest staying at a hostel at least a few days prior to New Year's Eve to make friends, so you can spend the night on the beach in Copacabana and then go to the street parties that happen after the fireworks. If you're not that into crowds but still want to be at the beach at midnight, I would suggest having dinner at one of the many restaurants on Copacabana Beach, so you can relax in your own area while watching the festivities, and then you can easily walk to the beach right before midnight. If you're not interested in being in the crowd at all, you can book a hotel or hostel on Copacabana Beach that has a balcony so you can experience the magic without dealing with the crowd. Just make sure to confirm before you book that they will be keeping the balcony open for watching the fireworks. Avoid having your phone out at all costs. I did have to use my phone for navigation, but I always use my wrist strap, and I really do think it deters. Don't wear gold chains or anything super flashy. That's just not the vibe in Rio anyways, but as a solo woman traveler, you want to avoid doing anything that can make you more of a target. When walking around the city, look back every 30 seconds so people know you're aware of your surroundings. Don't worry about looking crazy, that's also a deterrent. I only drink closed beverages like Brahma beers at the beach and at clubs to avoid methanol poisoning or spiked drinks. When I go out, I only wear my bagu across my body so it's tight to my chest. I had the best experience solo traveling to Rio for New Year's Eve, and I felt completely safe the entire time. And I have so many more tips and suggestions for where to visit when you're in Rio that I couldn't fit in this video, so follow to see when I share my full PDF guide to New Year's Eve in Rio as a solo woman traveler.